This is a video for Algebra 1, Saxon Algebra 1, starting in lesson 18. The first question was on problem 4. And if we use letters A, B, and C and parentheses to write the distributive property, it would look something like A times B plus or minus C. So what does the distributive property tell us? We distribute the A to each of the terms inside the parentheses through multiplication. So we end up with AB plus AC. So that's all it was asking for, just to use those three letters to demonstrate, to show us the property of distribution. All right, number 30 was a surface area problem, and we have a rectangular prism, so we have 6 sides, all right? Let's look the top and the bottom. Those two sides are going to be the exact same dimensions. So the top is 20. This top here is the 20 by the 21. So the top is going to be 20 by 21. The bottom is going to be 20 by 21. All right? Now, this front side is going to be the exact same as the side on the opposite side of the box behind here. So it's 10 by 21. So the front and the back, they are both 10 by 21. All right. Now the sides are going to be right here. They are 10 by 20, both of the sides. So we have two sides, both are 10 by 20, 10 by 20. All right, so once we find the area of each of the sides, then we add them. All right, so 21 times 20, that's 420. So we know both of those are going to be 420. So it's going to be 420 plus 420. This is 10 times 21. That's going to be 210. So we add those two sides, 210 plus 210. And then the front and the back. Then we add the two sides that we really can't see in the picture, 10 by 20. So that's 200 plus 200. We add all 6 sides. And we get 2, 4, 5, 6. That's 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 1,660 inches squared. So surface area is just finding the area of every surface in the solid. All right, so now moving on to lesson 19, numbers 12 and 13. All right, so radicals or square roots are the inverse of exponents. So number 12 on page 85, it asks the cube root of 8. What that is asking is, what times itself 3 times equals 8? And if I look at this, 8 is really 2 times 4, and 4 is 2 times 2. So 8 is really 2 times 2 times 2. So I could say this is the cube root of 2 times 2 times 2, right? Or I could say it's the cube root of 2 cubed, right? Because 2 cubed equals 8. So when I have a cube root, I have to have 3 of the same factors to be able to uncube it. So that equals 2. Okay? Let's think of the cube root of 27. Let's do another one like it. The cube root of 27. What times itself 3 times equals 27? Well, we know that's 3 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3. So when we're looking at factor trees, I could say that 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27, or putting it under the cube root, it's 3 times 3 times 3. Once I have 3 of the same factors, I can uncube it. It takes 3 of the same terms for it to equal that value. All right, number 13. The cube root of negative 8. All right, now, the cube root of negative 8. Now it's asking what times itself 3 times will give me negative 8. So I need 3 negatives in order for it to be a negative. We already said 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. But in order for this to be a negative 8 under that cube root, all of them need to be negative. So negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So the cube root of negative 8 is negative 2. In the same way, negative 2. Yes, that negative 2 cubed is negative 8.